I am feeling so fired up right now. I just have to make a video to tell you where happiness and fulfillment come from. And I'm telling you this as someone who's achieved success in all of the material ways that you would imagine. Having a great family, a beautiful house, having a multi-million-dollar business, finishing #1 at Salesforce. All those things are external, but they didn't make me happy and fulfilled. Whereas the past 3 years, I found deep fulfillment and inner peace through other areas. So let me break them down to what these 3 areas are. Happiness and fulfillment come from, #1, mastering the mind. #2, connecting with the soul. And #3, having purpose and meaning to your life. So I'll break these things down to you. Mastering the mind is all about personal development. It's being aware of your limitations and working on them. For me, that means addiction recovery. It means not just addiction recovery in the sense of breaking bad habits and vices. What I mean by addiction recovery is when I see tendency to grab my phone instead of being present, being aware of that and keeping the phone off. It also means working on tendencies like procrastination, where I'm aware of not wanting to do something and I have to do it anyway, because successful people do the things they don't feel like doing, but every single day I'm faced with choices. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do what will give me immediate gratification versus delaying gratification? That's what I mean by mastering the mind. It's mastering your discipline, it's mastering your vices, it's mastering your personal habits, tendencies, and faults, and working on them. Because when we grow personally, we feel fulfilled because we're on that journey of getting better. That's #1, mastering the mind. #2 is connecting with the soul. This is all about spirituality. It's all about connecting with something bigger than yourself. You don't have to be religious to believe that there's a higher power, that there's something bigger in the universe that is good, that is loving, that wants us to succeed. And making sure that you find that inside of you is what I mean by connecting with the soul. If God is love, then each of us has the capability and tendency to have God within us. And that's exactly what I'm referring to. I mean, connecting with the part of you that's loving, that's giving, that's present, that's not ego-driven. And connecting with the soul is something that you have to constantly do, because it's so easy. If you're not connecting with the soul and with your spiritual side, you'll be connecting with the world. And the world will tell you that happiness and fulfillment comes from money and praise and recognition and status and all these things that frankly don't bring that. Trust me, I know. Why do you think so many people that are very successful are depressed or have bad marriages or divorced 4 times? Or I can go on and on. You know, look at the top billionaires, for example, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, divorced multiple times. Do they have that family life? Do they have that deep connection? Maybe. I'm not here to judge, but divorce, you know, is what they've gone through in their marriages. So you can't say they're successful in all areas of life. Connecting with the soul is about showing up your best every day in God's image, showing up as love, treating people with respect and kindness, and making sure you are leaving an example by how you treat others, by how you serve others. And the third area is having meaning and purpose. Meaning and purpose to your life. And meaning and purpose comes from many different areas. I'll break down 2 of them. #1 is through what you do. Having meaning and purpose, feeling like your life matters, what you do in your job matters, or in your life matters. For me, my meaning and purpose that frickin' lights me up every day is 3 words: inspire by example. I want to show ordinary people that you can live extraordinary lives if you choose to work on yourself. You can accomplish literally things that one can only dream of. I'm buying a house right now, and it's beyond my wildest imagination. It's right on the lake. It's absolutely gorgeous, and never thought I'd be able to be in a position to buy a second house like this. But I'm not doing it for the house. I'm doing it for meaning and purpose, twofold. Number one, to inspire other people to go after what they really want and dream big. And number two, to create experiences for my family. That's the second part of meaning and purpose. My meaning, my purpose is to show people that you can have a successful career and also do it without sacrificing your health or your relationships. For me, meaning and purpose comes through being with my wife and being the best husband I can be to her, protecting her, providing for her, and being present with her, and really putting her first. Even though I have ambitious goals, making sure everything I do is in line with our relationship and is not going to jeopardize or compromise our relationship. And number two, my kids, my family, providing them with experiences, being able to take them around the world, being able to take them places that I couldn't go as a kid, being able to lead by example to them, showing them the value of hard work, being able to raise kind, good human beings. And I know I still got a lot of work to do. My wife is bearing a lot of the work in raising our kids, but I know how I show up with them is going to impact how they live as adults. Right now, my kids are 3 and 7 at the time of this video. And the fact that they don't see me getting drunk, the fact that they don't see porn in our house like I was exposed to as a kid, unfortunately, the fact that they don't see addictive tendencies that are being modeled, the fact they don't see screaming and yelling from me, is all meaning and purpose. It's leading by example. For me, addiction recovery was breaking the generational curse of addiction that's been in my family forever, so my kids don't have to inherit it. Because the work I'm putting in now is the work they won't have to do. So again, to recap, meaning and purpose for me is inspiring by example, by the way I live my life, inspiring people to go live their best life, and it's family, and it's being the best husband and father I can be to my family. That gives me meaning and purpose, and providing them with a wonderful life, taking great care of them because they deserve it. So if you have those three things, mastering the mind, mastering yourself, connecting with the soul, connecting with God, connecting with love, connecting with your higher power, connecting with the universe regularly, and defining what meaning and purpose your life needs to have, you will always feel fulfilled and happy. Now, you will have work to do. You're always going to be aware of your tendencies, but the beauty is that with the snap of a finger, you start the new day and you're on the journey, and the journey never ends. The journey of growth never ends. The journey of personal development never ends. The journey of mastering your mind never ends. There's always something to work on. So I can get up and run 4 miles after being on a vacation for a week, and it's like, I got work to do. I got work to do. Get back in those routines. Get back on it, because you've got a lot of inspiration to do. So I just want to share that. Money, wealth, experiences, it's all great. Certainly people that are so stressed from not having to pay the bills can't have this conversation because they need to survive. But if you have your basic needs met, that's only going to get you so far. You've got to have meaning and purpose to your life. You need to master your mind. You connect with the heart, your soul, your higher power, your God. That's all you can ask for. I'm out.